Hey there, and welcome back. Let me be one of the first people to welcome to the new year. Believe it or not, we find ourselves in 2026. And as another year begins, it's time to reflect on the year that was 2025 and look ahead to what we hope to accomplish in 2026. As I've done for the past several years now, I want to take some time to look back at what I was able to do in the past year and then to look forward to what I hope I can accomplish in the next 365 days. And spoiler alert, this past year was actually a more positive year. While I didn't quite get to everything I wanted to do, I was able to move the needle in the right direction and sort of get a flywheel going for here in 2026. And I hope I can really build on that momentum. So let's begin, shall we? So before we begin, I need to take a brief detour to explain what yearly themes are. Everyone sets New Year's resolutions, but how often do you actually follow through on those resolutions? They probably don't even last into February. The solution to that problem is to set a yearly theme instead. I was introduced to this idea through a CGP Grey video in 2019, and it's been a big help for me ever since. The idea is not to focus on specific goals, but rather to set a theme for the year to guide you and help you actually accomplish them. For example, with a New Year's resolution, you might say, I want to read 30 books this year. But what happens if you only get through 25 books when the previous year you read fewer than 10, and you face several challenges throughout the year? Technically, you failed your resolution, even though you read way more books than you did last year. But if you went with a yearly theme of reading, it's open-ended enough to make you feel like you succeeded. A year is too long of a period to set goals, especially since so many things can happen in that time frame to derail them. So instead, I like to use yearly themes to help guide me through the year. Okay, let's start by taking a look back at what I did in 2025. As I mentioned before, while I didn't quite get to everything I hoped to accomplish, it was much better than 2024, and I really feel like I got that flywheel going to help me set up for a better 2026. My yearly theme was the theme of taking a leap, and it included seasons of learning and building, outreach, processes, and growth. And honestly, it would have been actually more successful if I just stuck with that first seasonal theme for the yearly theme, actually. I've become extremely comfortable in the Laravel ecosystem, and honestly, I enjoy developing with Laravel more than I did with WordPress, although admittedly that might be recency bias. In fact, at the university, we migrated our main website from WordPress to the Modern Campus CMS. Some of the site's features couldn't survive on a new platform, so I built a Laravel app to replace them and improve them in the process. Also, while digital Shopfront CMS isn't really where I hoped it would be at this time, I have built out Artisan Pack UI, which is an ever-growing group of Laravel packages that can really help cut development time for other developers and me. Plus, I've gotten a plan for Jacob Martello web design, digital Shopfront, and other freelancing adventures ready to go in 2026. And that's the benefit of using yearly themes over New Year's resolutions. I might have fallen short of what I hoped to do in 2026, but I still made significant progress, and I feel like the past year was a success, which is way better than how 2024 went. Okay, so what am I hoping to accomplish here in 2026? Well, I kind of want to run it back and go with another year of taking a leap. Although I think this time I'm just going to call it the year of momentum. I want to keep up that momentum I built in 2025, and especially those last couple months of the year. And I want to bring that into the new year. I feel like I might just be on the verge of something if I keep just pushing through, especially if I can do it here in the first half of 2026. To break it down more deeply, here are my ideal outcomes for this year. I'm hoping that I can launch Digital Shopfront CMS, a CMS that's built explicitly for small businesses. I also want to launch jacobmartellowebdesign.com and all the services. I'm currently in the process of reorganizing things, and hopefully I can relaunch the website with more defined services and a brand new website. Unfortunately, after much thought, I think that it's best to close down Crosswinds Framework. I'm just done with the WordPress world, and I don't really think it's something worth continuing. In fact, I haven't really touched it at all in 2025. Along with closing Crosswinds Framework, I'm going to be moving the rest of my websites from WordPress to Laravel, thus concluding really my work in WordPress. On more positive notes, I'm going to continue building out Artisan Pack UI. I've got ideas for more packages, especially for forms, analytics, and e-commerce, and to improve the current suite of packages. And finally, I'm looking to work on processes for every part of development. Alongside learning Laravel, I've been exploring DevOps and want to integrate those practices into my web development workflow wherever possible. That's definitely a lot, but I really think it's possible, especially with the work that I did in 2025. And I'll have quarterly updates here as well as on my blog about the year of momentum. So that's it for today. You've heard what my yearly theme is for 2026. Now I kind of want to know what your yearly theme is. What are you hoping to do? What are you hoping to accomplish? Be sure to leave those down in the comment section below. To keep up with my year of momentum and what all that I'm doing, and to see videos about web design, web development, and all of that, be sure to hit the subscribe button and to ring the bell for notifications. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.